École Secondaire Oak Park High School is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Oji-Cree, Dakota, and Dene peoples, and on the homeland of the Métis Nation. Being on Treaty 1 land, we acknowledge the harms and mistakes of the past, and we dedicate ourselves to move forward in partnership with Indigenous communities in a spirit of reconciliation and collaboration.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Et toi, vallée, de foi trompée, protégera nos foyers et nos droits, protégera nos foyers et nos droits.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Bell.
And I'm Haley Grossman.
We had the honor of co-chairing the graduation committee for the 2019-2020 school year, and we are thrilled to welcome you to the graduating class of 2020's virtual convocation ceremony.
Although this wasn't how we pictured our final moments of high school, we want to thank the parents, guardians, teachers, friends, and family for offering endless support and guidance to the class of 2020 throughout these trying times and over the entirety of our education.
No matter where you're watching from, we thank you for being a part of this momentous occasion and invite you to get comfortable and join us in being a part of history and celebrating the graduating class of 2020.
Hello, graduates. Well, you've done it. You've completed high school. You've demonstrated that you're both determined and resilient. And I don't just mean in the last 4 months. We're so very proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, our Pembina Trails class of 2020.
Congratulations, graduates of 2020. You did it. You've reached a milestone in your life. Your perseverance during these unprecedented times has made you resilient and has prepared you for the future challenges that you will face. This is a stepping stone to achieving a bright future. Best of luck and good health. Stay safe.
Dear Pembina Trails graduates, you have been resilient, you have been courageous, and you did it. My wish for you is that you always pursue your passions, that you dream big, and that you always remember you are part of the Pembina Trails family. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Hey, Pembina Trails graduating class of 2020. Tim Johnson, trustee, wishing you future success and congratulations on reaching this milestone achievement. All the best to you and your family. Stay healthy and take care.
Ordinarily, I would be going to the school to do this in person, but this has turned into a year that required a new adaptation for many things, and you are a generation that can manage it. I have been a teacher for over 40 years and have been meeting my former students who already graduated wherever I go. You also will continue to go forward till you graduate in your field of choice. I wish you good health and happiness and comfort and congratulate you for your success and look forward to meeting you in the future and hearing about all your accomplishments.
Hello, Pembina Trails grads. 2020 certainly has been a memorable year. COVID-19 has impacted everything, including traditional graduation ceremonies, but that does not take away from your accomplishments. You have completed grade 12. I wish you much success and happiness in all your future endeavors. Congratulations, Felicitación.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. This has been your year, and what a year it's been. During high school, you've had an opportunity to learn and grow, to accept challenges, and take on a wide array of activities. I hope you've had an incredible time. Enjoy your summer, stay safe, good luck with your future.
Hello to the graduating class of 2020. We're so incredibly proud of your hard work and determination. We wish you joy and success as you take on the next chapter of your life. You will be remembered and you will be missed.
Congratulations, class of 2020. My name is Ted Franzen. I'm the superintendent of Pembina Trails School Division, and along with my colleagues in senior administration, I am bringing you our warmest congratulations. You've had an amazing year. To say that this has been an unusual year would be a gross understatement. We are living in surreal times. Words like courage, angst, flexibility, adaptability, and change have been used and perhaps overused. I'm fond of looking back 18 years on the occasion of graduation ceremonies. I like to paint a picture of what the families were going through when you were born. 18 years from now, there's no question that there will be one word that sticks out, and that word will be COVID. But I'm also hoping that the courageous Black Lives Matter movement is enduring as well. So just to keep people focused on what was going on in 2002 to help you remember, I'm going to give you a short list. Who can forget Wayne Gretzky's Lucky Looney buried deep in the ice at Center Ice in Salt Lake City during the Olympic Games when Canadian men and women won the gold medal in ice hockey? It was a great time. And of course, sadly, there was no shortage of wars and skirmishes around the world. The euro became the official currency. Brazil won the World Cup, Detroit won the Stanley Cup. And who knew that a cricket tournament could be rained out? And the World Championships were stopped, and Sri Lanka and India were named as co-winners. Jean Chrétien was our Prime Minister. George W. Bush was the President of the United States. And we were just months into post 9/11. I remember vividly like it was yesterday. And there was a whole new normal at our airports because we lived in fear of terrorism. Not that different than the fear we have now of another hidden enemy. As you can see from the list, while 2020 will forever be etched in our minds as a special and surreal year, we have much to have benefit from those attributes that your parents picked up 18 years ago. I'm thinking specifically of resilience, grit, courage, and adaptability. Those four factors, commingled with a healthy dose of luck and good fortune, have brought you to this exceptional occasion upon your graduation from Pembina Trails Schools. Well done, congratulations, and I want to wish you the very best as you launch the next adventures in your lives.
Hello 2020 Oak Park graduates. I was not meant to share my message with you this way. Many Plan A's have morphed into Plan B's and C's and D's over the last few months. Regardless of the ever-changing plans, you've reached a point in time where we are very excited to congratulate and celebrate each of you on your numerous high school accomplishments. Graduating high school is a huge achievement under any circumstances. Many of you have had to overcome serious obstacles along your journey. These last few months have been hands down one of the hardest times that we have endured in our lifetime. You are graduating high school during an extraordinary time, which makes you a very unique class of seniors. We've had to give up so many important things during this worldwide coronavirus pandemic. As your principal, I am quite heartbroken that you have missed out on many important end of high school milestones, and in particular, the countdown in the forum. Let's not deny this hasn't been super tough on you, and it is absolutely okay and healthy to mourn the loss of these graduating rites of passage. I also don't want you to overlook the fact that this challenge will make you a better person. Let this unprecedented experience motivate you to become more resilient in the face of setbacks, and let it motivate you to maintain those important relationships with friends whose traditional goodbyes were stolen. I am so very proud of your strength and flexibility during this extremely challenging end of your high school experience. My hope for you is that you focus on all the upcoming opportunities life presents you. My wish for you is to focus on the most important things in your life, your physical and mental health and well-being, your family, your friends and support network, and your future. Be brave, strong, and positive for the path you pave yourself, as we have no idea how many more curves our future holds. One thing we've done well thus far is to flatten our COVID-19 curve here in Manitoba. You have contributed to this. No one conquers big challenges by themselves. This class of 2020 has demonstrated what community stands for. You stand up for one another and you have each other's backs. The world has certainly changed, and if we are going to fight worldwide pandemics, global warming, systemic racism, and future world issues, we will need to do it together. All of you and all of us will need to work together to protect our future. As your personal story unfolds, continue to reflect and ask yourself, who do I truly want to be? What can I do to make our world a better place? What truly inspires me? How can I support others and give back to my community? Your time on our earth is limited, so use it to live your life and your dreams. Think of life as improv. You strive towards your goals, but really have no idea what's going to happen next, and you are mostly just making things up as best you can as you go along. I hope you trust yourself to chart your own goals and make your positive mark on our world. In the end, we are our choices. Build yourself a great story. Life is good. Keep looking forward. I'm also sharing this graduation with you, as I am also moving on to the next chapter of my life, which I will refer to as refocusing versus retiring. Last month I went looking for my own high school graduation photo, and ironically, quite fittingly, the cap and gown are 100% identical to Oak Park's colors and style. I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know many of you over the past few years, and I leave Oak Park with many, many good memories, as I'm sure you do as well. We will remain Raiders for life. Who we be? OP. And as you receive your diploma, know that for us as a staff, it has been a pleasure working with you. You mean the absolute world to us, and we wish you nothing but the best of fortune in whatever you choose to do. Our world is in very good hands with you as our future leaders. Our sincerest congratulations on your graduation. Cheers, thank you, and miigwech.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Simon Prou.
Hello, my name is Haley Grossman. We are so excited to be standing before all of this year's graduates, students, teachers.
Wait, where did everyone go? Oh. We are so excited to be on your screens to celebrate the graduating class of 2020.
While we were preparing to write this speech, we read some valedictory addresses from years past. A common theme we found was that they all say that their journeys have not been easy and that their futures look uncertain.
That's funny. None of those graduating classes were born in a post-9/11 world, started school during a financial crisis, had Donald Trump as president when they started high school, or graduated during a pandemic.
And to top it all off, we're forced to see Mr. Klapik flaunt those awful space pants.
We've been through quite a lot, but we all ended up doing it together. It went by quickly, so we'd like to take some time to look back at the past few years.
As most of you know, we are unique, as we are the last graduating class that has been at Oak Park for either 4 years if you were in French immersion and 3 years if you were in English.
La première journée de 9e année était pleine d'excitation. Oak Park semblait si immense, et nous nous perdions dans les couloirs qui semblaient être conçus pour se perdre. Nous restions souvent dans notre cohorte, traînant dans la classe de M. Villeneuve pendant les heures de dîner, car les autres classes semblaient si grands, même un peu épeurants. Heureusement, au fil du temps, nous avons fait des amis avec des élèves plus âgés. Et surtout, nous avons commencé à comprendre pourquoi Oak Park est si unique. Notre enthousiasme en étant des Raiders était très évident. Qui pourrait oublier notre victoire de 2e place dans notre premier Grade Wars, une 50aine contre des classes de plus de 100.
Grade 10 was when the rest of us came along and the class of 2020 was all together. Some of us joined our first musical, tried out a new sport, and created new friendships. Grade 10 also meant learning the ropes of Oak Park. We quickly discovered that no matter what season it is, the cafeteria will always be uncomfortably warm and that you can, in fact, walk during the gym runs as long as you start running before you pass the gym teachers. We got to experience our first homecoming, celebration of excellence, and grade wars. It was events like these that really made us feel a part of the Oak Park family.
Grade 11 was the year we discovered our independence. Many started driving on their own, to the horror of their parents, and others started jobs and proudly came home with their first paychecks. This exciting time was also reflected at Oak Park, as some of us started to think about what we wanted to do after high school, tailoring our courses to meet those needs. We began taking leadership positions in student council, in our team sports, in musicals, and in bands. We started eagerly anticipating the year that was to come, the feeling of accomplishment at finishing 13 memorable years of school.
And finally, on September 5th, we became seniors. We were anticipating activities like grade wars, grad retreat, the countdown in the forum on the last day, and of course, skip day. However, in the blink of an eye, the second half of our year became one giant skip day. We spent our last months of high school in our homes, finishing our classes from a computer screen. While it is hard to think of anything other than current events, it is important to think of what we did get to do and see in our senior year. The boys hockey team bleached their hair for playoffs. We participated in global climate strikes, saw all 4 of our bands awarded 5-star performances at the Optimist Festival, and put on a fantastic performance of Dracula. These are memories that we will treasure for years to come.
Comme Antoine de Saint-Exupéry a écrit dans Le Petit Prince, on ne voit bien qu'avec le cœur. L'essentiel est invisible pour les yeux. As Antoine de Saint-Exupéry wrote in The Little Prince, we only see well with the heart. What is essential is invisible to the eye. We learned that even if we did not see our Raider family in a physical setting, we still cared about them. Suddenly, the value of our community became apparent, and we learned the importance of supporting each other through difficult times.
Now we have to be honest with you. We know these past few months have been difficult. We've had many days of uncertainty, we've shed some tears, we constantly hear bad news, and some days it seems like nothing will ever get better. And you know what? It's okay to be sad or upset or concerned. If we go back in time, there was another generation that also had to learn these lessons in an even more challenging way. In 1939, the Second World War changed ordinary life. Instead of looking forward to celebrating their final year of high school, students left and went off to war or help with the war effort. That group of students went on to change the world for the better. They are now referred to as the greatest generation.
81 years later, we have not been drafted to war, but we face a very different set of challenges. We have had to confront these obstacles head-on, and for this reason, I predict that we will be referred to as the next greatest generation.
The men and women who lived through World War II were also handed the daunting task of rebuilding the world. We have also been afforded this opportunity, and I believe that we are ready for it. Our passionate activism and involvement at school will translate into even more passionate activism for a better world. We have already seen Raiders step up to the challenge, delivering food to seniors, raising awareness for issues of injustice in our society, creating virtual music projects, and even bringing the class of 2020 together through a global valedictory address.
We have all played a part in flattening the curve, and because of that, we are able to go back to some normal activities sooner than other parts of the world. We should take pride in that. We will have to fight for this new world, but unlike those who fought in World War II, we have the advantage that we are all in the same boat. We are all in this together.
None of our achievements thus far and what we will continue to aspire towards in the future would have been possible without a strong support system. So first, we would like to thank our parents. From the first day of kindergarten to our last day of high school, you have been there through it all. Whether it was from cheering in the stands, watching us perform, or helping us with our homework, you were always there for us, even when we were moody teenagers. Thank you for putting up with us. We know it has not been easy.
Next, we would like to thank the teachers and staff at Oak Park. For some of us, the school has felt like a second home, and it is because you have provided us with a safe and welcoming environment. While what you have taught us in class has certainly been important, you have also taught us to be kind, to take risks, and to work hard, which will help us on our way to become the next greatest generation. Merci, teachers. You have taught us much more than you will ever know.
It is important and perhaps the most difficult to thank ourselves. We persevered through these final few months and still managed to come out on the other side optimistic and passionate young adults.
We cannot know what the future will hold, but we know that it will inevitably be different. We have the responsibility to influence this change, but we are prepared for it because of our time at Oak Park.
Recently, I heard Prime Minister Justin Trudeau say, "No student gets to choose the world in which they graduate." And let's be honest here, you probably wouldn't have chosen 2020. However, I think that most of us would have chosen to graduate today. The class of 2020 will not be defined by the events that have marked this year, but rather by our resilience to push through and our determination to take on the problems we have faced head on.
We are the world's future teachers, doctors, lawyers, artists, and change makers, and we will make sure to make the most of what we have around us.
The celebrated artist Vincent van Gogh once said, "Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk on, but no flowers grow on it." Like the generation that fought in World War II, we will find our flowers and use them to create a better road for the future. It will be a world full of kindness and community.
Congratulations et félicitations, class of 2020. Let's go be the next greatest generation. Merci.
Hey class of 2020, it's Lauren, one of your student council co-presidents. I want to take this opportunity to say a huge congratulations to each and every one of you on this incredible achievement. I'm so impressed with how you have all handled the uncertainty during your senior year, and I know you all have incredible things ahead of you. I want to give a huge thank you to the Oak Park administrators, educators, and parents for supporting us every step of the way. I also want to thank you, the class of 2020, for making my high school experience so memorable. I'm super pumped to celebrate with you all in the not so distant future. So here's to us, the class of 2020.
Hi everyone, my name is Amrit. I'm your student council president, and I just want to take a second to thank and congratulate everyone for making it here. High school graduation is something millions of students go through every year. But there's something that makes this year different. And it's not the fact that we're not allowed to walk close to each other. You see, challenging times create strong people. And even though we're now entering a world that's a little bit more interesting than we would have liked, there's never been a year with grads as strong as us. Over the past few years, our class has been able to grow and share so many memories together. We've had years of laughter and achievement, of work and play, fond memories, and sudden challenges. Graduation is a time to savor all these memories, because high school is a story, and you can't tell a story with just the last page. As your co-president, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed being along for the ride and how grateful I am for being a part of this journey. I want to personally thank everyone and wish you good luck no matter where you'll be going next. We've made it here, and it's up to us to decide where we'll make it next. Congratulations.